the International Code of Signals, ICS. Transmission method. The 1. Flag hosting. The sender uses a set of internationally recognized flags, each representing specific letters. The flags are hosted in sequence, one at a time, to spell out the desired letter. Clear believability is crucial. The flag must be large enough of pretty close to be seen from a considerable distance. The 2. Semaphore signaling. Alternatively, the sender uses a semaphore system, employing two hand-held flag or paddles. The position of the flag, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, etc. Corresponding to each letter of the alphabet, specific and clear movement are vital of accurate transmissions.
Reception method. Number 1. Visual observation. The receiver observes the displayed flags or semaphore signals. Familiarity with the ICS alphabet is essential for correct interpretation. Number 2. Decoding. The receiver identifies each flag or semaphore position and translates into the corresponding letter of the ICS alphabet. The letters are then assembled to form the complete message. Number 3. Confirmation. Optional. To ensure accurate transmission, the receiver can signal acknowledgement or request clarification using pre-signals within the ICS systems.
Limitations. Weather conditions. Adverse weather, fog, heavy rain, strong winds can severely hinder visibility and transmission accuracy. Distance. The effective range of visual signals is limited by the size of the flags, paddles, and environmental factors. Receiver skill. Accurate reception requires familiarity with the ICS alphabet and the ability to interpret the signals correctly. Speed. Visual signal is a relatively slow method of communication compared to electronic means.
Conclusion. Visual signaling using the ICS, while limited in speed and range, provides a robust method for transmitting critical information, especially distress signals when electronic communication is unavailable. Its reliance on standardized symbols ensures international understanding, making it a valuable tool in maritime and other contexts where visual communication is necessary.